So you've had gigs before where some club owner or promoter wanted you to pass out flyers or sell tickets to the show that you're actually playing. And some of these club owners and promoters won't even hire you unless you help them pass out flyers and sell tickets. Well, I got news for you. Musicians are not promoters. Hey, what's up, and welcome to Music Space, where we help working musicians just like you learn how to quickly and easily make a living with your craft. So if you're new here to the channel, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you'll be notified when new videos are uploaded. So this is something that really boils my blood. Promoters and club owners and such wanting you to help them with their promotions and threatening you by not hiring you or not wanting to pay you if you don't help them. This is the dumbest thing ever. If you work at McDonald's, are you required to pass out flyers about Happy Meals before you show up to work? If you're a classroom teacher, do you have to sell tickets to your third period class? If you're a doctor or a nurse, do you have to pass out pamphlets about the x-ray machines before you're able to perform a surgery? And how about this, club owners? Do you make your bartenders and sanitation workers pass out flyers too? Now listen, don't get me wrong. It's great if musicians and bands want to help promoters and club owners sell tickets to events and stuff like that. There's nothing wrong with that. But requiring them to do so at the expense of not hiring them or, lowering their pay or something like that is just very crazy and underhanded. And some of these places even require bands and musicians to sell a certain number of tickets, like 50 or 100 tickets. And if we're gonna sell 50 to 100 of anything, it's not gonna be your tickets, it's gonna be our CDs, our music, our merch, so that 100% of the profits go in our pockets. What we look like as bands and musicians selling 100 of your tickets at $15 a piece, making you $1,500, and then you only pay us a few $100s to play at the exact same event. And while we're on the subject of money, I want to let you know that you can download my free ebook right now that will give you 10 tips to make 10 times more money as a musician. It's completely free and you'll find it in the description of this video, so make sure you go download that. Now look, musicians and bands can make partnerships with club owners and promoters and all of that kind of stuff, especially for long-term agreements like residencies and such, and that's all good. And there may be some one-off deals here and there that you can do with club owners and promoters that, help them promote to your benefit where it's mutually beneficial for all parties involved. But by and large, this is not something that bar owners and club owners and promoters and all of that should be requiring bands to do, especially at the expense of their pay. And the thing is, most bands and musicians are going to have at least a few friends that they're probably going to invite to the event, which will, help with your ticket sales. But if it were a thing where bands and musicians could get, 50 to 75 to 100 people to show up at your event, they probably wouldn't be getting them to show up at your event. They'll probably be hosting their own concerts and events themselves. And what's even more crazy is a lot of these club owners and such, want bands and musicians to promote and sell tickets and pass out flyers when the actual bar and club itself has done no sort of promotion or advertising at all. So look, bar owners and club owners need to understand that providing the musical entertainment at an event is a tough job in and of itself. It requires lots of time, effort, and focus. Good bands that are professional are not just going to randomly show up at your event and start playing. That's not how it works. We would have had lots of personal practice time, organized and had rehearsals and spend time tailoring our music and our show and our set list to be entertaining for the people that we're playing for at your event. We have to deal with parking and load-in times and sound checks and all of that. Not to mention actually, dealing with the owners and promoters and trying to get deposits and money from them before and after the show. Needless to say, professional musicians take what we do very seriously, and we want to do it to the best of our abilities. So asking us to stop and focus on selling and promoting and passing out flyers for your sake, for your benefit, is not conducive to what we do as musicians. So stop asking musicians to be promoters and your advertisers at their own expense. So question, have you dealt with promoters and club owners and such that wanted you to pass out flyers and sell tickets for an event that you're actually playing for? Have you dealt with any janky promoters or anything like that? Jump down in the comment section and let me know. I definitely want to hear those stories. And listen, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell and go download the free ebook in the description of this video. Do that now, and I'll see you in the next video.